Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks around the world. Welcome to a very special Inti Creates live stream. Thank you all so much for joining us here on this incredibly special occasion. It's amazing to be the leadoff batter here for the New Game Plus Expo streams. Thank you guys for your patience. We're getting through all the technical difficulties we had, but we are all set up and we are ready to go. Before we get started, I want to give a huge thank you to the folks over at Nipponichi Software America for putting all of this together. This would not have been possible without the folks over there, and they've done a fantastic job from start to finish building this amazing showcase up. So everyone, thank you so much for everything you did. It's really an honor to be here with you guys today. So my name is Matt Papa. I am the producer at Inti Creates here, and I am so excited to be able to bring you guys Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 today. I was watching along with you guys. I saw all your comments. It was great, and I figured, you know, there's maybe some people here who did not get a chance to see the trailer. So before we dive into everything that we want to do here with you guys, I want to put up the trailer right here for you guys. Take a look at this again. Yeah, it's such a pleasure to be able to work with Iga again. He's such an awesome dude, and you know, when Curse of the Moon 1 came out, we all kind of thought like, oh, that was going to be it, but you know, as he said, how much fans enjoyed the game. Like, when I say, man, the response and the reception to the original Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 years ago was just bonkers. And I have all of you guys to thank for that. So, because of that, we're here.
Inti Creates 25th anniversary.
So, yeah, and as you may have also saw, we have a brand new 25th anniversary logo. Our 25th anniversary is coming up in the near future, and I can't think of a better title to start the Inti Creates 25th anniversary with than a sequel to Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, and have some new characters, especially ones that appeared like in Ritual the Night. For all of you guys who played Ritual, you may remember Dominique from there. You know, and then we got new characters here like Robert, who's an absolute badass. Absolute badass.
Hachi, a corgi who polarizes demons by controlling the colossal suit of magic armor.
I loved seeing you guys' reactions to when he said a corgi.
The demonic threat alone, or with
that was my favorite. That was my absolute favorite.
Life and death hang in the balance as the horrible night rages on once again. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 2.
And there you go.
Coming soon.
Yep, it's happening, and coming out on all the platforms: Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Steam on PC, and yeah, I'm just over the moon excited, if you'll excuse me. So, as I mentioned on our Twitter before we started, I have a special guest with me here today, and I think it's about high time that we brought our friend out. So I would like everybody to join me in welcoming the director of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, Mr. Hiroki Miyazawa. Come on, Miyazawa-san, let's go. Have a seat. Have a seat.
はい、
じゃあちょっと自己紹介をお願いします。
インティクリエイツの宮沢です。対外的には宮沢名人と名乗ることになっている。はい。前作のカースオブザムーン1から引き続き2のディレクターをやらせてもらっています。
Yeah, so this is Mr. Hiroki Miyazawa. He sometimes goes by the name of Miyazawa Meijin, because he's a really rad dude. And he is, of course, the director of both the first Bloodstained Curse of the Moon and, of course, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. Now, in Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, of course, we have Zangetsu, who is making a return from Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 1. But we also have a bunch of new characters who are making their Curse of the Moon debut. And since we got Miyazawa-san here, I thought, let's learn a little bit more about these new characters that we just introduced. じゃあちょっとキャラクターのちょっと紹介したいなと思ってます。じゃあ最初的にじゃあ残月をお願い。はい。はい。こっちに。お。
あ、こっちか、逆か。
Ah, Gaku, Gaku. Other way, other way. There he is. There's our boy. There's our boy Zangetsu.
はい、前作に引き続き、基本的には大きく変わらないキャラクターなんですけど、前作では、仲間をやるとスキルを獲得できたと思うんですけど、今作の残月は普通に冒険の中でパワーアップします。
Yeah, so as you may remember from the first game, if you play it, Zangetsu, our sword-wielding protagonist, he actually is not too different from his playstyle in Curse of the Moon 1. But in Curse of the Moon 1, you may remember if you do certain things to the kind folks you meet along the way, you can get new abilities and new power-ups and stuff like that. But this time around, he doesn't have to go through all of what you had to do in Curse of the Moon 1 to get those new powers. Instead, he earns his badass new abilities as you progress through the story.
多分みんなが大好きなヒフハヤってこう三段切りができます。
Oh, so as you heard Miyazawa so eloquently put it, you'll be able to the 3 combo is making its comeback, and it's going to be awesome.
はい。
はい。じゃあ続きまして、ちょっとドミニクを紹介しよう。
ドミニクはリチュアル・オブ・ザ・ナイトにもいたキャラクターですけれども、今回結構コスチュームを一新しました。っていうのも、今回非常にシナリオ上重要なキャラクターなので、イメージを変えたいからデザイン変えましょうって言ったんですけど、本当のことを言うと、8ビットで黒いコスチュームを打つのが表現が難しかったので白くしてください。
Yeah, so Dominique here, she is actually a character that appears in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, but she's making her debut appearance here in Curse of the Moon, and she's a very important character for the story, an absolutely central figure as the game progresses. And what's interesting about Dominique, if you're familiar with her from Ritual of the Night, you may remember that she's wearing a different costume in that game. But as you know, this is an 8-bit style game, and if you have a character who wears all black, it's really hard to incorporate that sort of design in 8-bit. So we gave her a whole new costume, a whole new look, and gave her a lot more whites and more, blues and other stuff like that to make it easier for the team to create all the pixel art for Miss Dominique here.
じゃあロバート。
続きましてロバート。
3人目ロバートは軍人のキャラクターでスナイパーです。彼は最初とにかく前作のキャラクターに負けないような特徴的なキャラクターを出そうと思った時にガンマンがいなかったのでガンマンにしました。で、そうです。
Yeah, so with Robert here, one of the main principles for deciding what kind of character he was going to be is we wanted to make sure we had a new character who could really sort of stand on the same footing as the characters from the original game, since they were such iconic characters. And we decided in order to do that, I think one of the first things we had to do was create a gunslinger, a gun-wielding character. And that's why we have him with his gun.
なんか結構こういう世界なのでイケメンなサラサラヘアのかっこいいやつでデザインしてくれるのかなって思ってたらデザイナーさんがなんだろうハゲなおっさんにしてきたっていうハゲなおっさんかいっかオッケーかっこいいしって言われて
So I love this. So when he was originally kind of imagining what kind of character Robert would be, he was thinking, a really handsome guy with flowing hair and just a real attractive guy. And so when he told the designer what kind of character he wanted, gave him all the initial explanation, this is what he got back. A bald, middle-aged man of a character who's a former soldier. But he's like, you know what, this could work. This could work. I think this could work. And it does. I think he looks awesome. めっちゃかっこいいでしょ、
はい、
ロバートさん。
はい。
かっこいい見えますね。じゃあ、最後、ちょっと、チャット中で話題になっちゃった、ハチ。はい、ハチは、とにかく最初に、今までのキャラクターと比較しても、見るからにシルエットが違う。でっかいやつ出したい。で、モンスターにしようか、ロボットにしようか悩んで、ロボットにしました。 So with Hachi, one of the founding parts of its character designs, we wanted to do something that is completely different from all the other characters. We wanted something that was much bigger, has a completely different shape, size, all of that stuff. And we basically boiled it down to, are we going to make this character a monster, or are we going to make this character a robot? And in the end, as you can see, robot won out.
ただロボットをみんな会社の人が好きすぎてこんなことしたいあれもやりたいこれもやりたいっていう
だよねそうなっちゃいますよね
全部入れた結果すごく強くなってしまってちょっと強すぎるから弱くしたいなっていうとみんながダメーって怒る
Oh, that's fantastic. So when they were, everyone here at Inti Creates, as you may know if you're familiar with our games, we really like robots here. at Inti Creates. So when we decided to make Hachi a robot, everyone was like, oh man, if it's a robot, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta do this cool ability, we gotta do this badass thing. And we incorporated all of these ideas into Hachi, and as a result of that, Hachi is an incredibly powerful character, to the point where Miyazawa, as the director, was like, Mom, I think this is actually too OP, and we need to kind of knock this down a notch. And the team was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna let it happen. So that's the story of the characters. And I don't want to waste any time, because I want to get right into the next part, which is we actually have the game ready here for you. So I figured, since we're live here, why don't we show you guys the very first instance of live Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 gameplay. じゃあどうですか？初生。
やってきます。
初生。お願いします。はい。So, as 日本語。しょうがない、大丈夫。It's like, oh no, it's in Japanese.
じゃあ飛ばしちゃいますね。
飛ばしてください。You'll just have to wait until the game comes out to get the English. So, just like in Curse of the Moon 1, you start off as Zangetsu.
はい、前作と最初は同じです。
Yeah, so just as you do in the first game, you start off as Zangetsu with his trusty sword. Now, I want to actually take a moment here, while we have Miyazawa-san here and myself, to, if folks in the chat, I want to talk to you guys. Do you guys have any questions about Curse of the Moon? Anything you want to know about Bloodstained Curse of the Moon? Now is your time to ask. I got myself here, got Miyazawa-san here, and we actually want to take a couple questions from you guys while we were at it. And Miyazawa-san shows us some expert level play.
そうですね。そういえば一面ってインティグリーツのゲームはだいたい列車のステージにするのがお約束なんですけど、背景がスクロールしてる方が迫力がある。
そうですね。Yeah, you're saying how like the first stage feels very sort of Inti Creates, but we really like doing that parallax scrolling backgrounds. We're quite a big fan of those.
で、前回列車のステージやっちゃったので、同じこともう一回やってもおかしいから。
そうだね。
だけど
何か別の何かを。
でも乗り物はやっちゃったから、じゃあ乗り物じゃないけど背景がスクロールしてるステージにしよう。
Yeah, see, if you played Curse of the Moon 1, you may remember that the first stage was on a train. We really like doing stages on trains, especially first stages. But we didn't want to do the same thing again, so we have a non-moving stage, but the background's still moving. So I saw a couple of questions. Where is Iga? He is in his lair, doing really cool stuff. Someone asked when it's coming out. It's coming soon. And we will have more information about Bloodstained Curse of the Moon in the near future, so definitely want to stay tuned for that. How long has this game been in the works? そうね、どれぐらい前から発売開発を
2月ぐらいかな。
2月ぐらいかな。
結構短いかもしれない。
Yeah, the team's actually been working pretty hard on this one, and this has been around for about half a year. About half a year we've been working on Curse of the Moon, and the team's done some really, really amazing things in the past half year.
その頃はですね、ドラゴン MFD 作ってたので。
Yeah, this is all the while we were working on Dragon Mark for Death too.
忙しかったです。
Very, very busy.
結構ね、一面って残月の性能が前作とそんなに変わらないから、なんだろう、一面ってチュートリアルも兼ねてる。
そうですね。Yeah, so Miyazawa was saying, like, especially since Zangetsu's, moveset hasn't really changed too much since the first game, this first stage almost kind of serves like a tutorial. So especially if you haven't played Curse of the Moon 1, you can still really get a feel for how Zangetsu plays. Let's kind of start off Curse 2 on the right foot. Oh, looks like we got...
チュートリアルを兼ねてるから、どうしても似たようなステージになっちゃうんですよね。
ああ、そうだね。
だから似たような感じにならないように工夫しました。
Yeah, but we didn't want it to be like too tutorial-y and make it boring for everybody. So hopefully we were able to strike a nice little balance of that. その右上のワンアップの隣の
はい
ニータは何ですかっていうのが。
あれはスコアです。
ああ、そうなんだ。
はい、前作ではスコアは数字で表示されてたんですけど、まあオンラインランキングとかないし。
まあまあまあまあ。Yeah, so that's actually the score. It's a different way of doing it. We had like a number score in the last game, but you know, there's no like online rankings or stuff like that. So, you know.
あのゲージが満タンになると1アップします。
Yeah, and that's as you may be able to figure out. So that's why it's got the one up next to it. Because if you do a good job of filling it up, you just get yourself a little present.
ただあとどれぐらいで1アップするかが分かりやすいでしょ。
Nah, once it, yeah, that makes it pretty easy to understand how much more you have to go. I love these. Oh! Damn, Dominique! すごいかっこよかった、ドミニク。
ドミニクかっこいいでしょ。
めっちゃかっこいいじゃないですか。How badass is that?
ドミニクは強いんですよ。
She is an absolute badass. I love her. すごいかっこいいよ、本当に。
はい。
じゃあ、どうしていきましょうか。
はい。
Alright, so we're going to take it back. There is a little taste, just a taste, in Japanese too, of what we have in store for Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2.
Right.
So we're actually going to flip it back over.
Right.
And yeah, unfortunately, we don't have too much time to spend with you guys. But we do have... ちょっと Q&A なくしとこうかなと思って、maybe take like another question or two from the chat, and then we're going to start... we're not done yet. We are not done yet. I assure you we are not done yet. じゃあプレイボールキャラクターの中で誰がの操作の一番面白いと思いますか、個人的に。
個人的にはパワーアップした残月楽しいです。
パワーアップする。So Miyazawa is a powered up Zangetsu, who's the most fun kind of guy. I think I'm kind of partial to Dominique. I love the new. She's a new character, is really cool, and her spear attacks are really awesome, and she's a very versatile character. She's kind of like she's useful in a lot of different situations, and that's what I like about. I like those very flexible type characters. I'll take one more question from the chat.
時間ないって。
時間ない。まあワンちゃんのなでなでしても大丈夫って大丈夫でしょ。Of course, please pet the dog lots and lots. Please pet the dog lots and lots. So switching right over. Switching right over, a couple announcements I want to make for you guys. Azure Striker Gunvolt 2, part of our flagship Azure Striker Gunvolt series, just released on Steam a few days ago on June 22nd. Is available now for 20% off during the launch sale that goes until June 29th. So if you love our classic 2D high-speed side-scrolling action games, I think you're really going to love Azure Striker Gunvolt. And now all of the Gunvolt games are on Steam. まあガンボートのもう前作がもう Steam に、はい、よかったです。ようやく、はい、ようやく finally、はい、I know some of you waited a long time for that, so thank you for your patience. But they're all there. Big happy Gunvolt family on Steam. And of course, moving right along, our friends over at Limited Run Games are currently taking pre-orders for the Switch and the PlayStation 4 version of Blaster Master Zero and Blaster Master Zero 2. Rocking this shirt today. I love this shirt so much. It's so cool. We're ちょっとお揃い、ちょっとだけ。We got the standard versions of 1 and 2, and of course, the Granddaddy. Look at this thing! Look at this thing! The Granddaddy Limited Run Blaster Master Collection.
欲しい。
欲しいでしょ? He's like, oh, I want this. There's all the games with the special Sunsoft like classic Blaster Master throwback. Slip covers, we got the poster, both soundtracks, the print, the faux NES games, and of course, the Metal Sophia. The Metal Sophia figure.
これ欲しい。
これ欲しいでしょ？かっこいいじゃないですか。But you know, I feel like there's like something missing. なんか足りないでしょうね。
まあでもこれだけじゃね。
これだけじゃなんか足りない時が。I feel like
なんかね。
There's something missing.
Okay, everyone, nice and loud now. Flower! So, like, I know this is absolutely bonkers, but your girl Kana, that's me, has your own minigame in, what's it called? Blaster Master Zero 2. You gotta collect tons of stuff like mutants, bugs, and items. Then you can grow all kinds of Kanas. Oh, you found me! Wow! Oh, it'll make you fertilizer if you finish the round. I wonder what kind of Kana you'll get. Exciting! You can totes check out all the Kanas you grew in the gallery. It's like, you know, the spice of life, yeah! It's Kana time, baby! Blaster Master 02! Kana Racing Simulator DLC available June 29, 2020!
Exciting! でしょ? That's right, y'all. Everyone's favorite plant girl, Kana, is getting her very own minigame in the form of Kana Racing Simulator coming next week! Next week to Blaster Master 02 on Switch, PS4, and Steam. じゃあ、Kanaを育てできますよ。すごくない？
どうしちゃったの？
Crazy! Coming next week, I want to give a major thank you to the one and only Christina V for being the voice of Kana and giving this character a life that I honestly never thought we would see. And so we unfortunately are out of time now, so I want to thank all of you guys for joining us. I hope you have a fantastic day, and stay tuned because the good folks over at Natsume are coming up next. And there you go. Have a fantastic day and take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.